Oh my god, give me that ammo. Oh my god. Ducks can die. Shoot all zombies. Oh my god, like a boss. A duck's opinion. Quack, quack, quack. But I'll continue a little bit more about why I think this game is just, it doesn't have a good lasting appeal. And I just will be going back to Black Ops 1 and playing that and enjoying zombies way before I ever come back to the transit modes. But I will say, if I wasn't promised 4 new zombie maps, with the DLC, I probably would just keep covering this for about another week and I'd sell this game, to be honest. And I know that kind of sounds bad, but it comes to the point where transit mode alone it's not a good map. I can't stress that. And I hate to feel like I'm harping on this, because I really do love this game, but they took out everything that they did in Black Ops 1 and gave us a washed down map. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. I want to kind of move past that so I'm not negative so much, through the rest of these videos. And let's talk about something else. And then we'll come back to the drama I have with these maps. If you guys haven't realized yet, I'm just kind of getting prepared for this high round stuff. I have money saved in the bank, enough to go get the Galvin Knuckles, enough to go get Quick Revived, enough to go get Jug, enough to hit the box a few times to maybe get a ray gun or at least a decent gun to take these guys out after the Galvin Knuckles have, not been worth it. Like, they're worth running around with and punching the little hell demons, but after round 13, they're kind of worthless when it comes to zombies. So I'm pretty much going to go back to the not farm, but the diner, and I'm going to run there because that is my running spot, and we will see what happens. Hopefully I get lucky and not go down for something stupid. It is pretty late though, and I am bound to make some kind of mistakes. No one is perfect, and I'm not the greatest zombie player ever, but I'm definitely not the worst, but I definitely do have the worst luck in life and in zombies, so, And that's another thing, you guys might wonder how my partnership's going, and I gotta say, it's going great. The benefits of being a partner are just really great. So let me talk to you about the partnership and why it's better. Now, I don't know if you guys use Google AdSense, but Google AdSense, it's probably the worst thing you could possibly use, and I used it for a good few years before I learned this, and I'll be making a video about why and about becoming a better YouTuber. I'm starting to like a whole series on that, and it's going to be fun, and I really want to help you guys out because I've made a lot of mistakes in my career, mistakes that I shouldn't have made, but shit happens, if you know what I mean. So we try to do the best we can, learn from our mistakes as humans. Every time we fall and we fail, we try to learn from those mistakes and be better. That's what you need to do in life and with everything you do. You will fail over and over and over, but those times that you fail, you need to go back and look at why you failed and what made it fail, and try again. And the times you succeed, you need to see what makes you succeed. And you're like, why did I succeed here? Because I did this and this and this. And let's try to do this and this again, but use different methods to see if I can succeed better. So when it comes to Google AdSense, I'm still using that on Duckfin Gaming. And some of my Black Ops videos, YouTube has straight up rejected. They go, we do not accept this. We do not want to put ads on this video for just no reason at all. They just don't like the video for some reason, and they say it's YouTube gets the final decision. Now that I'm partnered, no matter what video I have, I can claim it right away, and it immediately is accepted, and it immediately puts ads on before the video's even done processing. Same with the thumbnails. And that is amazing because Google AdSense completely does not let you do this. It'll sit there and be like, reviewing this, and it could take all day for you to get ads on there, and you could have hundreds and hundreds of views before ads come on your page. And it's completely ridiculous. And the fact that I'm with TGS now, and I can just place ads instantly, and it's instantly claim and instantly have ads, it's one of the best things about being partnered. It really, really is. And I don't want to get into this too much because, like I said, I'm making a series about it, but I just want to, change up the subjects now and again, just because if I do make it as far as I want to make it in this Let's Play, then we will actually, you know, have stuff to talk about, have stuff to switch it up. But this is 15 minutes in the video, and I do assume by this point that I have already cut this video, and we're on video 2. So, welcome to video 2 if we are, and I want to talk a little bit more of how I think the zombie game is flawed. Oh my god. I totally left that piece of power, didn't I? Fuck my life. That's why I always like getting it early, because I always forget that you drop stuff on power. Oh, man, that's really frustrating. I have to go back to the power. I can run back here, I guess, but still. Man, that's frustrating. What is that? Oh, I love the MTAR. I'm still keeping the MTAR. MTAR's my shit. Zombie, we have to go back to the power. You want to go back to the power? I guess I'll go another round with the MTAR, since I have to go back. So I want to talk a little bit more about how the zombies are flawed. Like I told you how I feel about this map. I don't think it's a great map. I don't think it's as bad as 5. I don't think it's as bad as Shangri-La. And, but I do think Moon, Ascension, Call of the Dead, and a lot of the older maps are better. I think they're a lot better in survival mode than in transit mode. So, by saying that, the survival modes on this, such as the farm, such as the bus depot, and such as the town, I think they're bad. Like, I think farm is alright. I enjoy farm probably most out of all of them because it is pretty fun, but it really, at a point, it needs to pack a punch. And I also think the town isn't too bad. I don't think it's too bad at all, but the cracks in the ground, I just can't stress how I really wish we had Jug so the cracks wouldn't hurt us. Like, that's what I keep stressing. Like, with the cracks in the ground, if we had Juggernaut, then we pretty much wouldn't get hurt by the cracks in the ground. And that would be really an important factor, and it would make Jug very important. It'd make Jug a very worthy perk. And I keep calling it Jug, I mean Flopper. I apologize for calling it Jug. It's late, I'm mixing up my words. I do that a lot. I'm dyslexic. I do that sometimes. I apologize. I'm talking about the Flopper perk. Now the Flopper perk makes it so if you dolphin dive, it does like a splash damage if you do it from a certain height. It also makes it where you get no splash damage. So if you have a ray gun and you shoot at your feet, it won't hurt you because there's no splash damage. And you see how I'm epic failing at the knife? They have never been able to get the knifing right in this game. Like, ever since Black Ops 1, they had it right in World at War, but ever since Black Ops 1, they have seriously ruined knifing. Please don't be last zombie. I don't want you in here with me, but I don't want you to be last zombie. Alright, good. So, moving back on, oh, it was last zombie. Fuck my life. So moving back on with the whole situation about, like, Flopper, I feel really let down that they took away all the perks. But I already talked about that in the first video. I want to move on to the online stats, the badges, and the leaderboards. Now let's first talk about the badges, and I'll get to the leaderboards later on in a different video. So the badges, I bet none of you guys can explain to me how they work. No one has any clue how the badges work. I have over 20,000 zombie kills, and I still just have a shield on level 3. I did at one point have a level 5 shield with blue eyes, but I don't need more. What happened to them? Damn if I know. I stopped playing for 2 days, came back, and they were gone. That's what happened to them. And nobody knows how it works. Like, no one knows, like how to get leveled up. And what really upsets me about it is the badges are broken, so it really doesn't exactly show who's good players and who's not, unless you just have a couple bones. And the fact of the matter is, all they had to do, really and honestly, all they had to do was take the multiplayer leveling up system and incorporate it with zombies with new badges. Make it so you level up and then you get permanent perks. Like, okay, so you level up and they have 6 prestiges. And if you level up on each prestige, you get a permanent perk. Like, you know, they have perks on here, such as you can build quicker and such like that. They have perks like that, but they aren't permanent. They go away after a certain time. Now, if they made it where you could prestige, and every time you prestige after leveling up, you get a new badge, and you get a permanent perk. And by the time you level up and prestige like 6 or 7 times, you have all these like random perks and you get benefits for being a good zombie player. And this just, that is a great idea. And it really doesn't take an idiot like me to come up with that. Treyarch is smarter than that. I don't understand why they didn't do that. And it makes the badges completely useless. Like, no one knows how to get better badges on here. No one. You can't tell me how to do it. No one knows. It's completely a mystery. And the Easter egg on this map. The Easter egg on this map is not worth doing because at the end of the Easter egg map, what do you get out of it? What does it do? It goes nothing. A perk drops down and you honestly get absolutely nothing. You get nothing. And so it's really not. I didn't get a nuke. Where'd that nuke come from? It's pretty bad.